The first step we're going to show is mounting the clamp to the wheelchair back cane using your 5mm hex key. So loosen the hex bolts to expand the clamp. It will fit a wide range and shape of tubing. We're going to position the clamp on the back cane at mid-height of the shell in relation to the top of the seat cushion. So you'll tighten up the hex bolts to secure the clamp on the back cane. We don't want to tighten them too much. We still want to have some movement there. After installing both wheelchair mounting clamps, we can insert the horizontal bar to the first one, swing it over, and check the height to make sure we've set them at the same position. So now I'd like to demonstrate how we can adjust the depth of the backrest. So having these hex screws, the telescoping hex screws, and the quick release open and loose, you can then rotate the mounting clamps on the back cane to decrease and increase the depth of the shell. For further depth adjustment, the horizontal mounting bracket can be reversed. To do that, rotate the mounting clamps, rotate the center mounting bracket, reverse the tube, and reinstall. This adjustment is going to show that the horizontal mounting bar will telescope and fit a wide range of width of wheelchairs. So you loosen this hex key here, and then you can see the telescoping feature there. So depending on the width of your wheelchair, you'll be setting this position in relation to the horizontal bar. The next step is to take the shell, which is pre-torqued, to allow you to form it to the approximate shape of the client's torso. So to do that, you just bend the laterals around, and then you'll have the approximate shape of the shell. Now that we have the shell formed in the approximate shape of the client's torso, we're ready to mount it to the horizontal mounting bar. The track will slide on to the mounting clamp. With a single central mounting point, you have the ability to adjust the height, offset the shell in relation to the chair, and adjust the angle. Once you've set that position, the two hex bolts will lock it in. Now that we have the freeform shell installed on the chair and we've set the height, the depth, and the angle that we want, we're ready to start shaping the shell. It can be helpful to have an assistant support the client's arm and have them in the desired posture to allow you to use both hands to really contour and shape the shell around the torso. We can start contouring the shape and the laterals to the client's torso to give them support and even pressure distribution. So once we get the shape where we want it, then we can start locking down the clamps. And it's important to note that the clamps cannot be over tightened by hand. Now that we've contoured the shell and transferred the client out of the chair, you can see what we've done. We've created a slight lumbar curve, flared out the right lateral support, and I've got fairly even contouring and pressure redistribution throughout the shell. Once you tighten down all of the clamps, you'll have a rigid shell. There is some flex to it, but it will always come back to the position that it was tightened in. So now that we've contoured the shell and are happy with the shape and the position, we can start mounting the other positioning accessories. You can see we've used the universal headrest mounting plate, and to that plate we've mounted the twin headrest hardware with a Savant headrest. We've got a body point buckle mounted with the extended screws, which are included. So this is for a shoulder harness. There's also the ability to mount chest straps and other accessories. The universal mounting plate is pre-drilled with holes to accommodate many different types of headrest mounting hardware. So these are the extra clamp components that come with the freeform back kit. You've got the aluminum clamps, a steel screw, the single edge balls, and the reinforced nylon 2-ball units. The included cover has spacer mesh fabric on the inside of it, which allows air circulation and moisture dissipation against the client's skin. When we turn it over, the stretch pocket on the rear of the cover covers the outside of the shell, which also protects the client's inner arm as their arm drapes over the outside of the shell. Lumbar pads or other foam pads can also be adhered to the cover. Now that we've installed the cover, you can see how the edge of it folds over the edge of the inner shell, creating a nice soft contour. The outer edge of the shell is also covered, and none of the client's skin is exposed to the aluminum shell. Freeform back kits are available in 3 sizes and come pre-torqued, ready for contouring, with the central mounting bracket already mounted. The freeform clamps can be rotated to decrease or increase the space between the clamps for complex shapes.